Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Sunday. Got the public betting guide for MLB and NFL today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Yeah, we'll hop in here. There is a lot of info missing on a lot of these games, so I'll just cover what is available here. Blue Jays and Rays. 67% of the bets are on the Rays -1.5, and 68% of the bets are on the Blue Jays money line. White Sox and Red Sox. 67% of the bets are on the Red Sox -1.5. 97% of the money on the under 8.5, and then 88% of the money on the Red Sox money line. No info on Braves and Nationals game 1. Diamondbacks and Yankees, it's a 50-50 split on the spread. No info on the Pirates and Reds. Brewers and Marlins. 75% of the bets are on the over 7.5, then 96% of the money on the Marlins money line. 67% of the bets are on the Guardians money line. 60% of the bets are on the Twins money line. 67% of the bets are on the Astros money line. 87% of the money on the under 8.5 and the Rockies and Cubs. And then 55% of the bets are on the Rockies money line. Mariners and Rangers. 80% of the money on the over 9, and then 80% of the money on the Rangers money line. Tigers and Athletics. 67% of the bets are on the under 8, and then 86% of the bets are on the Athletics money line. Cardinals and Padres. 62% of the money on the Cardinals +1.5, and then 67% of the money on the Padres money line. Mets and Phillies. 57% of the bets are on the Phillies -1.5, and then 67% of the bets are on the Mets money line. No info on Braves and Nationals game 2, and then no info on Giants and Dodgers. So we'll go to NFL here. Chargers and Vikings. 56% of the money on the Vikings -1, 75% of the money on the over 54, and then 63% of the money on the Vikings money line. Bills and Commanders. 64% of the money on the Bills -5.5, 63% of the money on the under 43, and then 62% of the money on the Bills money line. Saints and Packers. 58% of the money on the Packers -1, 70% of the money on the under 42, and then 74% of the money on the Packers money line. Falcons and Lions. 53% of the money on the Falcons +3.5, 57% of the money on the over 46.5, and then 66% of the money on the Falcons money line. Titans and Browns. 64% of the money on the Titans +3.5, 98% of the money on the under 38, and then it's a 50-50 split on the money line. Texans and Jaguars. 84% of the money on the Texans +7.5, 81% of the money on the over 43.5, and then 78% of the money on the Texans money line. Patriots and Jets. 86% of the money on the Patriots -2.5, 90% of the money on the under 36, and then 79% of the money on the Patriots money line. Broncos and Dolphins. 68% of the money on the Broncos +6, 70% of the money on the over 47.5, and then 71% of the money on the Broncos money line. Colts and Ravens. 77% of the money on the Colts +8, 81% of the money on the under 43.5, and then 63% of the money on the Colts money line. Panthers and Seahawks. 56% of the money on Seattle -4.5, 86% of the money on the under 42.5, and then 82% of the money on the Panthers money line. Cowboys and Cardinals. 71% of the money on the Cowboys -12.5, 58% of the money on the under 43.5, and then 86% of the money on the Cowboys money line. Bears and Chiefs. 64% of the money on the Chiefs -12, 82% of the money on the under 48.5, and then 54% of the money on the Chiefs money line. And then the Steelers and Raiders. 62% of the money on the Raiders -3, 95% of the money on the under 43, and 60% of the money on the Steelers money line. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.